Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Thursday, the 22nd of August and Friday, the 23rd of August, 2019. Hope you had a good trading day. It's been a pretty boring 2 days, honestly. I was disappointed in what we saw, especially on Wednesday, and we've had some volume issues. They weren't great. We'll talk about that in a minute. So let's go through the major daily charts, and then we'll look at the intraday action, and then we'll talk about what's coming for the rest of the week. As usual, we don't typically do a market preview for Friday. Let's buy widget. Here's a look at the the ES front month futures contract. It's a daily chart of the broad market and futures form. We've been net nowhere for 2 or 3 weeks here, and we're sitting where we were 4 months ago. And we're under the risk line from the 13 sell signal, but we haven't gotten to the red static trend line. So we're basically in neutral land, and that's part of the problem. We're not seeing the scans show us the stock picks that we usually like, and it's just not a good environment overall. Crude oil up 31 cents at 55.99. Gold down $3.10. Both of those are very flat, comparatively speaking. S&P cash after the gap up 23.92. You'll see that in the intraday action. The Nasdaq 100 up 68.75. I think that's about what we were down on the prior day. So we've had some gappy week. This has been like 3 days of gaps for no reason that help us. SOX up 13.82. Again, a gap up on Monday, gap down on Tuesday, gap up on Wednesday. Untradeable. The biotech's up 35.81. We're not seeing the stocks in the scans that we usually see because of this type of environment. The Russell 2000 up 11.84. The VIX loses $1.70. Trin closes at 0.97, brings the 10-day moving average at 1.48, which is still really oversold on the market. But we'll see what happens. Nasdaq volume. So it got worse. Yesterday, Tuesday was bad. Yesterday was worse. Wednesday was worse. 1.7 billion shares at the close, the lightest volume day. And if you look at it, the 2 days under that this year, around July 4th, the 4th of July, remember 4th of July was Thursday, so Wednesday and Friday were bad. Then you look back, you look at Memorial Day, and it was bad. So this is the lightest non-holiday volume of the year. This is how bad this is right now. Nobody is trading the markets right now, and there's not even a holiday. We're still another week and a half out from Labor Day. Now, we are still in the summer from some perspectives and whatever, so we'll see what happens after that's over. But yeah, this is not great. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ plus 1142, so more stocks up and down, plus 1165 on the New York. Google gains $8.05, but there are no patterns. Like I'm flipping through our list of generals and the main stocks we trade every day. There's almost nothing out there right now. That's what's disappointing. My scans on the daily charts are turning up nothing. Apple up $2.28. Netflix down $1.18 near the lows of the year. Amazon up 22.16, which is kind of a blip. Tesla up down $5.03. Facebook down 26 cents. Doesn't really matter. Goldman Sachs up 70 cents. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF down 97 cents. The Dow was up 250, but who cares about the Dow because it's 30 stocks. That's how we always look at 5-minute candles. So here's the deal. If you scroll back, we gapped up Monday, tried back and forth, and ended up just slightly higher than where we opened. On Tuesday, we gapped down and went lower, and then came back up, filled the gap, and then went lower and closed at the low of the day. On Wednesday, we gapped up. It was just dead flat. Like this is the worst day of the week by far in terms of action. If you trade our futures levels, we didn't even touch a level. Here's the Nasdaq side; it's not much different. So this is hard to get your head around and just say, oh well, what are we doing with this? Like there's nothing to do when the market's that dead. In terms of what's coming out for economic data for the rest of the week, on Thursday at an hour before the bell at 8:30 a.m. is the initial and continuing jobless claims numbers at 9:45. Flash manufacturing and services PMI numbers at 10, CV leading index at 10:30, natty gas. You got the Jackson Hole Symposium starting. It's a couple days going into the weekend. On Friday, Fed Chair Powell speaks at 10 along with new home sales, and that's it. So we've got some data left, but it's not a very interesting time of the month. And then next week we wrap up August, which is, if you're still looking at this is summer, it's the end of summer. And we go into the 3-day Labor Day weekend. And then from that point, we come into the month of the year. That's the most negative month of the year, September. Usually get some excitement in September. So let's get past this and get back to work. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out, as we always do, for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Thursday and Friday.